It feels normal, it feels good. It took us most of this year, really. About 6 weeks ago, our last show of the summer was in Brussels. And I finally felt, and we all finally felt, we were playing right together. And physically, you get into the routine, the lungs are right, the lumps on your hands, and everything gets into place.
Whatever you want, whatever you like.
You've been touring since the 1960s, and the only thing that's ever stopped that is the pandemic. I mean, it's quite incredible, isn't it, to think about what we all went through?
It is, as for all of us, as a life thing, that I've never been off that long, and the band has never been off that long. But the thing about that, it lulled me into some sort of... I slowed down and calmed down, which I've never done before, because there's always something coming up and you need to prep for. And if one of us was ill or we'd lost, something had gone wrong when Rick was alive, if he had another heart attack or got sick, you were kind of, we must get back, you know. Whereas with the pandemic, I slowed down immensely, which was, well, I said, made it really hard to get back to physical fitness again.
When you've been so successful for such a long time, do you ever sort of sit there and think, oh, we've done well? Or you're always thinking, what's next? What's the next gig? Where am I going now?
There's always that future. There's always that thing in front, and I think it's like any gig. You go on, you go look forward to again. You get on the stage, you do it. It's good, it's bad, it's whatever, and you finish. You think you prep. You're ready to do tomorrow again.
How do you feel now? Just before you go on, not right now.
Sorry, I'm watching that thing. Why does it do that? It's very good.
Oh, the 5 on the screen.
I thought I had something. Someone put something in the coffee in the dressing room, didn't they?
No, that is actually happening. It's not your eyes affecting you. When you go, the graphics in the 5 studio are bonkers.
It's clever, that, yeah.
When you go out on stage now, does it feel different to when you first started? Are you as excited? How have things changed?
I don't get upset if it's too good or too bad.
Right.
It'd be nice to take it with you when it's good, but I mean, you have to take the bad one with you when it's bad. So you kind of get somewhere, but nowhere. Because, like I said to you, as soon as I've done the great one, where you get on this, where are we tomorrow? What time are we getting up tomorrow? Whatever it is, tomorrow, like this morning rehearsals, I've got to go and choke tank and get over here. It just keeps you going, I suppose.
You've got these pre-Christmas gigs, haven't you? You've added some extra dates, and you've got Shaky and Stevens involved. How does that? Do you call Shaky? How does that work?
Oh no, the manager and the promoter speak to me about it, and I thought, good. I remember seeing Shaky in maybe 1970 or 71, and we watched them somewhere. It's so good. It was so good, which really you don't want to put somebody that good on with you because it makes it too difficult. But it should be a good night for everybody. We start in Aberdeen, Glasgow, Leeds, Bournemouth, Brighton, and then London.
More hit singles than any other band in UK chart history. Of course, the first act on stage at Live Aid. Rock royalty, of course, but there must have been, over the years, there must have been some things written about you which you have laughed your head off. What are some of the myths that
alphabetically? Well, yeah. We said how many drugs I took and how much it cost. Or I slept with 5,000 women, apparently. Right. But that was one afternoon. After that, I calmed down. Lots of silly things.
Does it make you laugh or annoy you?
Equally annoying and funny, I suppose. I think I might yank my microphone. Excuse me 1 second. Edit. There we go. And yeah, it's annoying and quite funny.
When you came in, the first thing you said is we had a mutual shoe appreciation. Can you get your leg up?
Yeah, I can.
I mean, yours is a very good shoe.
These are oldish, and I like them, so I've had them repeat. I can't get my leg down.
You did say a little status quo secret. You actually, is this true? You polish other people's shoes on tour?
I do, yes. If
you
they've
take
got
shoe polish with you?
I take a kit with me, yeah, and I polish my shoes regularly on the bus. If anybody, like the bus driver or all the guys in the band, if they bring shoes and I will clean them. I've done the PAs, I've done various people's shoes.
So when we read a story about you polishing other people's shoes on tour, that is true?
That's one of the truths, yeah.
OK. It's been an absolute pleasure. Wish you all the best with the album I know that came out a while ago, with the tour, and thank you very much for coming in and telling us all about it.
Thank you very much.
Keep being brilliant. See you soon.
Take care.
I enjoyed that. By the way, this was the 5 News graphic that was slightly confusing, Francis. Can you see it sort of moving around on the screen? He thought he was seeing things, but that is what you see in the background while we're doing an interview. Formed in 1962, Status Quo, and still going strong 60 years on.